7 crypto gems to grab after Bitcoin's halving. The hunt for big gains. Hey guys and girls, Andrew here. Welcome back to the Bittensor YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about the cryptos that represent an attractive investment after Bitcoin's 4th halving. As you know, the 4th Bitcoin halving took place on April 20th. And despite the scarcity officially increasing for the 4th time, BTC prices have remained relatively stable. But this relative calm has created a scenario where other cryptos could emerge for purchase. In the future, miners will now get 3,125 BTC for every successfully mined block. So BTC is therefore more scarce, and should therefore increase in value. And prices have historically increased before and after every halving event. Investors should also expect volatility as the market adjusts to a variety of new factors surrounding Bitcoin. Last but not least, we have Bitcoin ETFs. The fact that Bitcoin is becoming more integrated into the current financial system is a reason to expect further improvements. I'll discuss this in a moment. The overarching point is that investors should anticipate opportunities across the crypto space as the sector matures following Bitcoin's 4th halving. Now, let's dive into the specific cryptos that we think are worth considering. Number 1, Bitcoin, BTC USD. Search for a list of cryptocurrencies to buy, and you will probably find Bitcoin, BTC USD, on top. You can hardly blame investors for sensing this Bitcoin was doomed after its collapse at the end of 2021. The beginning of the end of the quantitative easing experiment really felt like the death of speculation at the time. Many investors thought the crypto experiment was over. The obvious reaction was a return to a more traditional and proven fiat currency. But between the 2021 collapse and today, something interesting happened. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have instead become more mainstream. Bitcoin ETFs have been approved from the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, paving the way for mainstream adoption of Bitcoin. Demand is expected to increase as general access to Bitcoin increases as investment increases. Combine that with the fact that supply is now more limited due to the halving, and price increases make even more sense. I feel like investors are broadly fed up with central banks. In return, they have become more accepting of crypto despite its dangers. Therefore, due to the above combination of factors, Bitcoin is well positioned as a leading cryptocurrency. Number 2, Solana, Sol USD. As Solana, Sol USD has risen more than 600% in the last 12 months. Investors like Solana because it offers an alternative to ETH/USD with lower fees and faster transaction speeds. This comes with some advantages and disadvantages, namely an increase in meme coin activity on the network. However, I still see a bright future ahead for Solana, even if the meme coin mania dies down. It's also currently cheaper than dozens of Solana meme coin pre-sales were abandoned last month. Given its strengths, it was inevitable that speculative meme coin development would occur on the Solana network. The fact that many of these pre-sales have not been launched is not an accusation against Solana at all. On the contrary, it is a testament to his strength. The Bitcoin halving is likely to raise all ships, and Solana is one of the most seaworthy. The current price drop is an opportunity. Number 3, Ethereum, ETH/USD. Ethereum continues to serve as the base layer of Web3. The Ethereum blockchain is the layer on which most DAI projects, NFTs, and smart contracts are executed. This isn't going to change anytime soon and is a good reason to consider investing after the Bitcoin halving. During bull cycles, Ethereum tends to outperform Bitcoin. Halvings tend to be highly bullish, meaning ETH is looking good at the moment. Yes, Solana will continue to challenge Ethereum in the coming years. Nevertheless, it currently makes sense to invest in both. Both have risen significantly in price over the last year as Bitcoin drives everything up. Over time, you will emerge as a clear winner. Investors should take advantage of the current uncertainty as both are rising. Aside from that, Ethereum has become deflationary after switching to a proof-of-stake model. Investors must continue to evaluate the project on its individual merits and based on its competitive advantages and disadvantages compared to Solana. For now, it represents a strong balance of both. Number 4. RNDR USD. Make RNDR USD will continue to attract significant attention for several reasons. These factors boil down to utility and artificial intelligence, AI. Both utilities and AI are now relevant to crypto. Render provides utility by allowing anyone to sell excess GPU in their devices. This means the question of what Render does can be answered quickly. This is in stark contrast to many other cryptocurrencies that lack utility. When it comes to separating the wheat from the chaff, real-world utility will drive long-term success more than any other factor. The other point here is this: the GPU is used when rendering, which is directly connected to the AI. GPU chips are in high demand for their application in artificial intelligence. This is particularly relevant for generative AI, which is used to create graphics-based content. Render has no direct connection to Bitcoin. Instead, it's simply a good project to consider as Bitcoin drives everything up and the demand around AI continues to grow. Number 5. Bittensor, Tau USD. Requestsor Tau USD has established its strength in a similar way to many of the major cryptocurrencies. It's really about providing individual resources for successful projects and create markets.